can it be? How will this work? He says, but God has a way of making it work some kind of how. Did you get it? He's going to make it work somehow, but the islanders say some kind of how, which means that God will particularly order your deliverance in such a way that it will baffle you and the ones who are looking at you. He's doing it every day without doctors, you understand that. He's paying bills that you know you didn't pay. Opening doors that we didn't have the strength to open. We're living, we're driving, we're eating. All on a word from the Lord. Because he extended us a Passover. Similar meaning, he said, when I see the blood, I will pass over you. And the Lord unctioned me when I got ready to minister this word to you. And he said, have them say these words. On your mark. Get set. Ready. Go. Now that seemed trivial, but to understand that, if they couldn't have got on the mark, they couldn't have got in position. God didn't make any promises to folks just hanging around. He ordered their steps. Wow. The Israelites were ordered by God. He gave them instructions to say unto them, I hear your cries. I'm trying to encourage you tonight, and what I say as quickly as I can possibly say this, you cannot be suffering for the Lord in a righteous way and God not hear your cry. Hallelujah. He will answer, and he will send you a deliverer. Israel cried, and the Lord heard their crying. Yes, Lord. And God was moved by it because of the afflictions that were placed upon them were not rightfully theirs. You consider wherever you are tonight, whatever job you're working on. Are you justly paid? Are you fairly treated? Are you getting what you're worth? No. Have you been abused? Have you been racially set apart? If all of those things are somewhere in your thought that you know exist, God hears and God sees. And it's just a matter of time before your deliverance comes. Are you hearing me? He will send a deliverer. On the first night, families attended the service at a synagogue. See, the Passover lasts 7 days or 8 days. And on the first night, the families attended a service at a synagogue. On that night and the next night, they gathered together with relatives for a feast called the Seder. The Seder dinner begins with the parsley and lettuce dipped in salt water. Green vegetables symbolizes springtime, time of the year when Passover falls. Salt water recalls the tears that the Jews shed while in slavery. Side by side on the cedar plate, a roasted lamb bone and an egg, reminding Jews of the sacrifice they made to God. A dish of bitter herbs served to remind Jews of the bitterness of slavery. Also on the cedar table is a mixture of grated nuts, apples, cinnamon, and wine, symbolizing the mortar for the bricks Jews had to make while they were Pharaoh's slaves. Near the cedar plate are 3 pieces of matzah representing the cracker-like bread the Jews ate while fleeing the Egyptians across this desert. So they had no yeast in the bread. It didn't rise. It wasn't a fluffy roll. Just a flat cracker because there were no yeast in it. it did not rise. They had to move quickly. But take a moment and look tonight. You eat the matzah only for a reminder. We eat tonight not in haste. We eat tonight without running. We eat tonight without the fear of being enslaved. You eat tonight because you have been delivered through your obedience to Jesus Christ. On your mark. You had to be focused in order for him to speak to you. Get set out of the obedience. How many are willing to go without excuse? Can God deliver? God can. Will God deliver? God will. Having the readiness of heart, mind, and spirit